All right, good morning, everyone. Gonna kind of just stand still here. There's sun's out and stuff. It's well, a little bit later in the morning, but today I actually got up. We had coffee and we had breakfast before we got here. So we left about 10 o'clock. Today's going to be something pretty special, I think. We're going to be visiting a Cambodian Landmine Museum. And I will be putting a link to the place below, but from my understanding is this was actually started by an ex-child soldier. And he helped remove landmines after, some of the wars and stuff were over. And he started this little museum for the landmines, and also took in orphan children whose parents were killed, through landmines and other tragedies. So he's taken in some of the children. Again, I will put a link below. Again, I don't know where this video is going to go. We just happened to see this and thought it'd be interesting to show you guys here, going to the museum. And yeah, it costing $5 US. I'm always apologizing for the noise in the background. It's a noisy place everywhere. But yeah, we'll go in and check this out, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Okay, we're just about to go into the museum here. I'll show you. They've got the outside line with some bombs, and on the ticket it says that they 100% guarantee everything here has been disarmed. So I'll show you. See, they've got it lined with some of the bombs. There's some on the other side. And there's one up here. I think this is an exploded ordnance. But yeah, very interesting. All right. So yeah, we'll head in. Just some different explosive devices and mines in a box. Yeah. All right. Head in. See here on display. Sorry if it's glaring a little bit. Lots of different mines. Look at the size of those ones. Anti-tank mines, that one says. Yeah, those ones are pretty big. Those ones are more canister types. Oh, gas masks. Yeah, so those are gas masks. See a bunch of small arms up there. Hand grenades. And I said, as far as the story is the gentleman who runs the museum started the museum by just going out and trying to clear up some of the mines and the ordnance that were around Cambodia. It's from a cannon. It says 62 millimeter, and apparently Chinese. There's high explosive fragmentation hand grenades. And those ones there say fuses, USSR, so Russian fuses. Germany. There is little signs that say what they are, but just in case they don't show up. And you know me, guys, I won't remember this stuff. And again, sorry if there's a glare as we go around. But yeah, this is when you first come into the museum. This is sort of sitting in the center of a pond. Yeah, very interesting. And this is, they're calling it room 2. We'll go in and check it out. See lots of ordnance. And as the story is, all these have been collected from Cambodia. Here it's saying these are 76 millimeter cannon rounds. It's crazy. RPGs in here. is U.S. bombing of Cambodia. You'll have to pause the video if you want to read this. I'll just scroll down so everybody, if you want to read it, you can. Saying here, as I mentioned to you, I'm not sure how well you can see that. It may be glaring, but everything has been inspected to make sure it contains no explosives still. And we got another gun here. These are 75 millimeter high explosive from a recoilless. Here we have the artillery, 85 millimeter rounds. I hope this stuff shows up well for you guys. And this is saying it's USSR Russian. And actually here the infamous cluster bombs. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. And I apologize if there's glare and stuff, and I don't want to talk really loud in here. But yeah, it's quite something. Okay, we're going to go into another area here. This is it's called the Landmine Showroom. .62 millimeter. Show you here all the recovered rounds. The rifle. See, these are mortar rounds here. Yeah, a whole bunch of mortar rounds. It does say what countries a lot of these are from. I'm not sure how well these pictures are going to show up. We got pictures of people who are missing legs because of landmines and explosives. Here we have a 76 millimeter artillery piece, Russian. Just more ordnance. Looks like more mines over here. And I will show you all the signs and stuff, but yeah, just pause the video and I hope it shows up, so if you are interested you can read. And as I mentioned, a lot of orphan children were brought here and he raised them as his own kids. So it says here the last children left, I think it was 2018. Another sign for some of the people that helped for the schools. Again, if you want to read, just pause the video as I pan down. But yeah, this is the gentleman. I actually remember the name. This is the guy who started the Landmine Museum and took in the children. More mortar rounds over here. There's a lot of ordnance here. .82mm rounds. Okay, yeah. So, well, yeah, we'll head to the next area. And to get in here, it costs $5 US. And yeah, it goes to help with all the programs they're running. And it did mention something on the front about NGOs who have kind of helped out here. All right, we'll head to the next area. Okay, we'll head into the mine room number 3. And again, there's the gentleman who started the organization here in the museum. It's just room after room filled with these ordnance that have been collected. And these are Russian mines. I'm not sure how well this text is going to show up on the video. I hope it does show up good, so everybody, if you want to pause the video and read some of the stuff. And here are different types. From the sign, it's saying that there's some Vietnamese, some US mines, and Russian. I'm sure anybody who's knowledgeable will know what some of these things are. Yeah, it's more here. We got some fragmentation grenades up at the top, and it's saying on the sign they're mainly Vietnamese and Russian. More mines here. These definitely look like anti-tank mines. Yeah, it says right here, these are all anti-tank mines. Directional mines. I'd say these ones look familiar. I'm just from the sign, it looks like, I think these are the M18 US mines, I think. Said I'm not a really ordnance buff. And much smaller mines here. I would assume these are anti-personnel mines. There is no sign for this one. You see, there's actually a prosthetic leg here, a wooden leg. Very crude style of artificial limb, just made of wood with what looks like a rubber foot on it. And pretty sad picture. This says these are Germany. And more look like anti-personnel mines. Okay, so that's room 3. So we'll head into the next room. Just another display here. Landmine showroom 6. So this one's actually got a lot of different things in it. See again a lot of smaller anti-personnel mines. If you look on the front, they've actually got some looks like AK there. Yeah, very interesting. We're in another. This is a demining room. So step 1 is the survey. Step 2 is locating mines and identifying what types of mines they are. Documentation of data. And then removing the mines, creating a safer Cambodia. Again, I do apologize if there's glare and stuff, but hopefully the videos turn out good for you guys. And they just sort of set up a mock area to show you, how they would set up and fence off areas for mines and label them. Yeah, it's a very small museum. It's a very small area, but so much stuff in here. A lot of information. I hope some of the video I got, you guys can pause and read some of the stuff. Okay, so now we've come to a memorial site for the killing fields. This is, we're still in Siem Reap, so we will be heading to Phnom Penh to look at the S21 museum and stuff. But yeah, they have a little memorial here, so we'll go through here and I'll get a little video. A lot of pictures when we first come in, so yeah, I'll take a walk around and show you. Yeah, this doesn't look like a good contraption. Actually, lots of dogs around. See some of these pictures. From what I can see in the pictures, this would be a rack they would put their ankles on at night, so no one would escape. The killing well, and I'll get you a picture of that. And this video is obviously going to be age restricted. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Wow. So yeah, you can see, there's bones and skulls right in there. If you want to read the sign, I hope it shows up for you guys. But yeah, unbelievable. Alright, there's a little shrine thing here with skulls and bones in it. We'll show you some other things before we see that. If you want to read that, just pause the video. Okay, we'll head up here and yeah, viewer discretion. Hope you can read that. Basically, it's a memorial stupa. So yeah, pretty unbelievable. I'll say when we were at another just over earlier, there was some small skulls, and yeah, Lindsay took that pretty hard. On a positive note, we have a Buddha shrine here.